nitum Forum for Hills Autonomous State Movement pen nang nitum herangke akorte atau pan nang chopha pen nang litum ke wang apot nang litum pan aprang si akeropilo pini nilitum nang ka chopha alam the soni sonthomdo labang so prang pini nilitum Karbi Anglong East lapen West particularly aputha ke si sodak pen kache song ke deng ponji pupan si nang litum platform pen ansu sei atokanu setame birta palenang kusi nitum nang litum pan chopha pon lo lasi pini nitum chengpon per prang pini nitum Forum for Hills Autonomous State Movement a convener akahai sir James Hanse lapen akahai sir Sona Singh Terang lapen Forum for Hills Autonomous State Movement a General Secretary akahai sir Jobson Bay alang lige ex CEM council ta kachari longabang fuiglo lapen nili jungjung abang ta labang so a forum along a GS si nili ta kibom lapen nitum youth front do lapen nitum APHLC office secretary lapen pu akahai sar langroy tok bihalang li UPDS Welfare Society amai pu iklo nasya prangsi elitum joint convener ain penle itum nang litum han kepha alam the pathan ponik na
to cherolo apor gelong apot pini le bangso mai mate so press conference niltum kechopha pon alam the kela hela niltum no dak karbeng long along niltum chinilo autonomous state mate article 244 a puthak kache song depending on mass movement ke cheng ASC tumpen kan just gon pen ke cheng ningkan plikep cheng playing tanglo seta ningkan plikep playing des samai pinier ni nil tum ladak autonomous state kilong nitum angring che theglong lelan la pen long lelan la bangso autonomous state ningkan plikep ke hangambong nil tum ke hang ve gatum a leaders atum ki thi ke jang thadolo jail ke jang thadolo a hemari da ve thadolo ke chalia somartum samai kaching to nang dopiklo sakuri bakuri klemom tum same alam tum same sakuri sen me kachi unang la sundo piklo seta ningan plikep tum che song debt ningan plikep me tum che dam debt central government la pen state government aphan nitum che song na ga song se theklong lo lasi nil tum la bangso article 244 a bangke constitution long neto bang tok bidak 1969 a hot Meghalaya state ki pia hot lasi kelong ni tum right do lasi la bangso right nil tum long le de pot labang so right ni tom panang pepleng ipede da posi nil tum non kache song so dak pen labang so to no se da farman ni tum je song pon nang kok po posi nil tum lada Forum for Hills Autonomous State Movement pu seng nang kok lo lapen labang so ke seng alam thei ke la point lo ke dam tang an kan ni tum je theglong lo nil tum bong karbiang bong ni tum isiwet do de ning siwet ka ve pen a jok ni tum a kem ke do prek jam apot Plural party da pregjam la pen asong ke hang asong da pregjam la si non itum ake mang mon thobang ke nil tum party che pu pe pin pen la pen itum dhorom je pu pe pin pen nil tum non la bang so autonomous state hang ra pet lo nang pu bang si nil tum da ake mang pon lo la pen nili methang amat ke APHLC a president lo tamne all party hills leaders conference nitum ake mang ke karbiang long do ana party aphan political parties में social organizations में N.G.O से में बा club से में बा quality individuals में लापे नसों थासी टेक से रेसे तो आना तो अपन अनिंग hang तुम आना बंके लाबांगसो टर्मा स्टेट के hang along नंग चिराब नंग चितो दु नंग पो बंगसी नील तुम पेन आके मांगलो लापे न कोनी तुम के जिंग से हो बंके नि तुम कम है कसोन पार्टी कम है कसोन लो बंदा में पुटोट ASCC KNC नसों थासी लदाक Youth Front ACC, lapan KSA, lasong nona bangke dak do tuolo, nitum lang cerabdo, UPDS X Social Welfare Society, alang tum tawi tum long dolo, lasong se Fulani Youth Development Committee tum long dolo, lapan Labor Union sa me dolo, lapan lasong se om tung asong, non nitum lang cerabdo lo, lapan nitum asong ke political party la pokali la pen tu ke politics authority la pokali bon samine tu ke la bangso autonomous state ke hang ajerding pi khangjang lo ka je song ajerding pi khangjang lo la si la autonomous state alam thia puthak odve ji posi nitum radang lo ta je sikar lo pe radang lo ta pachini lo la pe nitum seta la bangso a movement ansi tum otpon jadi autonomous state phansi la si patu mihet nitum ladak doan a song tumpen patumi nitum si meeting dolo la si hala bangso meeting along ka cherai pon alam si pini nang tum phan nitum jasemera bangke pachini ji pulo la si ke cheng si patumi nitum agenda ke pon bangke nitum along la song thaksi akapre ka song same nang serap dun do pulote hadak dum patumi bangke halang ke serap dun dia tum phan ki deng pon la tum phan ko nitum la bangso forum along kedeng pon a program ni tum ke cheng si en pon lo la pen penang song tum ke si tum la pen song thaksi ada UKL tum la song thaksi UKY tum la pen song thaksi ada UPDS atum same ex welfare society tum same ada atumi tong lo la pen fuluni youth development committee tum sangi tong lo antuman deng pon det la ke si agenda lo second agenda bang ken nil tum article wang da program isi hini lasun en pon bom do la silo kedam tang ning arni pene ne kepre pon bang tolo tu program en pon pedet la sia ko program deng pon tulo nang o bang sa tu mi agenda hini bang kene tum hadak en pon lo la pen hadak ni tum baching ki ka chethan ka chiko ai pen ka to ka we tum ka chikroi sar bang la poilo non karbiang long la pen en hills la district hini mate west pente district thom lo district thom panglong pet pen itum non state government la pen senate government la phan itum ke mangalam pachini lo nang pusi nitum isi agenda en polo hala so agenda bang ke nitum bona bang le call pon lo nang ko bang si patumi nitum maya lo nitum cheparai pon lo la bang ke tarik kre thomani me cheklo tarik kre ke thomani ada baji po pen puthodani baji po ada 14 ansi nitum la so bon call en pon that po 24 hours la si la bang so ke bonji apu tha bang si non nil to bang ke na tum phan birta pachetak nangi birta pali nangi po bang si na tum phan nitum pini la bang so press conference bang ke na tum phan ke pha nang cho phai glo la ben lang so ke bona hut ko son si norms rules lai ut nitum patikang do la so bang ke nitum secretary do alang le bang se na tum ka do e phan sabe than pa chini clear po ko son si ke bon ji ban nitum la po ke bon pen ka che chok pa ke theng pen violence pen la po kali non violence pen democratic kali pen bang se tum che song ji danji peacefully pen se danji la sila bang so a criteria madela so is norms and rules nitum hin pa patikang do la sila bang so ban non iltumo secretary bang le anal tum pan than papaklar na pusi neli alang le secretary pan chunila
Forum for Hills Autonomous State Movement pen isi official bond notice lasan litum thik polo la bangge nitum nang litum apan tame akupi nang piko la pen paper media tam pas tame piko la pen general public apan tame nitum la bang paklang kon tuipo la pen nang litum ta la bang paklang kon po pusi nitum ning chelo nilita korek dat po official bond notice Forum for Hills Autonomous State Movement Difu Karbi Anglong to the general public, local authorities, media houses, and all concerned citizens. Subject 24 hours peaceful bond in Karbi Anglong and Dimahasao. The Forum for Hills Autonomous State Movement hereby declares a 24 hours peaceful bond across Karbi Anglong East and West District on 13 May 2025 from 5 a.m. to 5 a.m. of 14 May 2025. This bond is a symbolic and democratic protest against the government of India's continued delay in implementing Article 244A of the Constitution of India, enacted in 1969 to create an autonomous state within Assam for the hill tribes of Karbi Anglong and Dimahasao. Despite over 5 decades of political assurance and repeated memorandums, the legitimate constitutional rights of the indigenous tribal people of the hills remain denied. Forum for Hills Autonomous State, an umbrella body comprising APHLC, ASDC, KSA, KNCA, WKSA, ASDC Youth Front, APHLC Women Central Executive Committee, UKYA, United Kirby Youth Association, ex-UPDS Welfare Society, PYDC, Colony Youth Development Committee, and other like-minded groups calls upon all justice-loving citizens to join in this non-violent resistance. We demand that the government of Assam and the government of India to fulfill their constitutional, moral, and political responsibility by immediately initiating the process for the implementations of Article 244A, ban guidelines. Emergency services including medical, fire, ambulance, electricity, press media, and all examinations related activities including school examinations are exempted from the ban. The ban will be non-violent, democratic, and peaceful. We urge all public transport operator, business establishment, educational institutions, and offices to voluntarily observe the ban in solidarity with our constitutional demand. No coercions or force will be used on the public. We appeal to all citizens, student civil society organizations, political parties, and democratic forces to support this ban as a stand for constitutional justice, tribal dignity, and democratic rights. Let this ban send a clear message to Delhi and Dispur. Implement Article 244A now. Joint Convener, in solidarity, Joint Convener, Forum for Hills Autonomous State Movement, James Hanse. Joint Convener, Forum for Hills Autonomous State Movement, Shri Sona Singh Terang. Alang liton bensi, labang so official bond notice. Abang approve ponik lo, kasi labang nilitum man tangdet nilitum photocopy ponik tame. Halabang ke official bond notice iklo. Non lai si ape parabang nilitum bonai tu labang ke general public Karbi Anglong East West upon nilitum appeal kachuning ri labang nili pore pontupo. Appeal for peaceful democratic protest to assert constitutional demand under Article 244A. To all respected leaders of political parties, social organizations, student bodies, women's groups, and concerned citizens of Karbi Anglong, dear brothers and sisters, we, the undersigned, on behalf of the Forum for Hills Autonomous State Movement, comprising APHLC, ASDC, KNCA, KSA, WKSA, ASDC Youth Front, APHLC, Women Central Executive Committee, UKYA, PYDC, and ex-UPDS Welfare Society, extend this heartfelt and urgent appeal to all organizations and people of Karbi Anglong, regardless of political affiliations, tribe, or ideology. Our long-standing demand for the implementations of Article 244A of the Constitution of India is not a demand for privilege, but a plea for justice, a justice promised by the Parliament in 1969 and denied for more than 50 years. This continued delay is not without consequence. Due to decades of governmental neglect, thousands of indigenous tribal families have suffered. Many have been rendered destitute, homeless, orphans, widow, and far too many have lost their lives in conflicts, in poverty, and in despair. This one is not just a protest, but a day of mourning, a day of sadness to show our grief and disappointment to the government of Assam and India for ignoring the constitutional rights and the tragic human cost borne by the people of Karbi Anglong and Dima Hasao. Today, we resolve to move forward again, not through violence or hatred, but through peaceful and constitutional assertion of our democratic rights. Therefore, Forum for Hills Autonomous State Movement is observing a 24 hours peaceful ban on 13 May 2025 across Karbi Anglong East and West District as a symbolic civil resistance. We hereby declare and clarify the following. Lagamo pendak puigelo labang nilitam delo next. This movement is not the property of any single leader, group, or community. It is the collective voice of all Hill people, bound together by common pain, shared history, and a united hope for a better tomorrow. We humbly and sincerely appeal to every political party, student body, social organizations, women's group, and every concerned individual. Let us raise as one. Let us observe this bond in grief and unity, and demand that the government of India and the government of Assam immediately fulfill their constitutional, moral, and political duty by implementing Article 244A. This is not an agitation. This is a constitutional awakening. In sorrow, in solidarity, and with democratic resolve, in unity and responsibility, Forum for Hills Autonomous State Movement, comprising APHLC, ASDC, KNCA, KSA, WKSA, ASDC Youth Front, APHLC Women's Central Executive Committee, UKYA, PYDC, and ex-UPDS Welfare Society. Kasinitum Karbi Anglong, East West, General Public, Keduan, Apans nami nilitum Chuningri lo, Jaya labangke, ilitum labang Sowarni, itum Pananingkan pa nilitum Hempreka Puthak, itum Kachisong, Kitinang da dolo, Kapajang Reynang da dolo, Kapusan si Kapame Pinang da dolo, Kapame Ponang da dolo, Ahem Kave da dolo, Kidugnang da dolo, Kapusan si Biribit Akisung, ilitum Karbi, Kapan Karbi Anglong Kedua Tuman, Sungnang lo Potsi, non elitom labang Sowarni tarik reket hom labang so ninggiduk elitom Karbiang long Arab keduan khai pupe party pupe dhorom pupe chipupe pen pen elitom labang so ninggiduk cepak lang nang pusin itom Forum for Hills Autonomous State Movement pen elitom Karbiang long Arab han elitom tuning ripon lo kasi non elitom a joint convener alang li tum dolang alang li tum lean sosiaku rarapan pacini pon tulona
niltum labang so song non ke klaim pon theklon pri klon pon do tanglo la penitum isi penesi bang si song mo mambom lo la si ke chengsi ke song bang ke la bang so song penitum hala immigrants atumedi illegal immigrants atu nadak Karbiang long long nangki loot pen itu malong aphelang nangke chirai tu phang plung nangi po bang tani tum ke chengsi ho deng pon lo bang so phia bang ke ni tum dak autonomous council hinido isi bangke Karbiang long Autonomous Council, lapen Dimasa Autonomous Council lapan, nilitum dharna do ponsi, nilitum ada rally do ponsi, alang tuapan prabjing pen, nantum Autonomous Council atum sedame, nantum isi, season je along je papas ponda, Autonomous seda putak nantum isi abil je papas ponda ngipo bangta, nilitum alang tuapan kipu pondo, same alang tuapan same pini arni same nilitum labang so, Bill cepa pas aluri tum long lelang la posi isi bono magentum kolpona koklo la pen Sonia bangke Assam state pan sabe chuhet ke bang chief minister apan itum pudun lo netum pan prabjin pen netum pan sia talk tripartite talks pen donai pan tuman pudun lo alang pan pudun lo sapini ani sabe la bang so talks sabe non arrangement avilang thanga responsible thanga lo pen netum long lelang aposi nil to mangai pini announcement konglo 13 ni mate tarik kre thomani make bon itum kolna kokbo athe nitum ke hempre ka panche songi po mosikar jablo lapen hempre ka pansi nitum ke ajada step NG pusi nitum ke chechaglo rat pansabe ke mitang sabe lason ma thaglo lasi lahiwa response ka vede pot lahiwa lam take along le de pot da Autonomous Council hini pen sabe state government pen sabe lam take along le join si nitum mache song ba ke nitum intensive nitum claim ponang koklo lasi non 13 ni ke ketengsi nitum Karbiang long 24 hours bon po la pena fi seta a response ka mesen long le det a response long si avedet da Autonomous Council tum pen pustame la pen state government atum afan pustame la bangso a discussion la bangso talks Jong sin dong pang ni ne pote ni tu mangke ako akaprek a step same tum deng pon bom ji po bangsi pinia a mailong same pinia press conference along same